Can we make fast food vegan and delicious?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Mythical Beast, today is all about the art of the hack, because just in a bit, we are gonna be hacking the complicated brains of children in order to convince them to eat their broccoli. And later, we'll be playing a game about strange things that hack the lifespans of human beings, AKA kill them.
Ooh.
But first, we're hacking fast food as a public service to vegans everywhere.
Because up until today, finding a delicious vegan-friendly item on a fast food menu is like finding a tramp stamp on a nun. Harder than you think, but it is possible. It's time for Fast Food Secret Menu Hacks, Vegan Edition.
Okay, here are our constraints. We're only gonna use items that are available at the fast food restaurants that we are hacking. And just for clarification, vegan means food items that contain no animal products, no meat, no seafood, no milk products like cheese, butter, or sour cream, no eggs, no honey, nothing that has been made from or squeezed out of any animal is allowed.
Now, there are no guarantees that these vegan items didn't come in contact with some non-vegan items, you know, at the factory or someplace at the restaurant, but they are listed as vegan items.
Yeah, okay, time for talking is up, time for hacking is now. Arby's is classically known for one thing, having the meats, but today the meats will not be had because we're about to create the Arby's vegan loaded crostinis. Ooh. Very fancy, very vegan.
Nice.
And because I can't do two things at once, while I explain how this is done for you, I will also be doing that for Rhett while Rhett, you're doing this. So first of all, you're gonna want to establish your work area with some Arby's wrappers. You do not want to create a sandwich or these crostinis on the Arby's table.
Let me just point out that it says meat craft.
You don't wanna eat off those tables.
On the freaking thing. I mean, this is almost sacrilegious that we're doing this with Arby's stuff.
I guess you could turn it over.
No, I like it. I like the irony.
Okay, and then you wanna order Arby's potato cakes, which are basically fried formed hash browns. These are gonna serve as the base, like our little crunchy toasty part of the crostini.
Pretty.
After that, you're gonna wanna order Arby's roast beef gyro or hero, but you're gonna wanna ask for the—
I think it's gyro at Arby's.
Yeah. The lettuce, tomato, and onions on the side. And then you're gonna take Arby's utensils in order to chop them up into small crostini topping sized pieces, okay?
Now, by Arby's utensils, do you mean this fork that was over here?
Yes.
That's what, they don't have a knife at frickin' Arby's?
No, Arby's made the strategic choice to not give their clientele knives.
Smart.
And you know what? I'm with them on that. As clientele myself, I'm not allowed a knife. The next thing that you order is the fire roasted Philly sandwich, but you need to order the red and yellow roasted peppers on the side. And these you don't have to chop up with the fork. It doesn't seem that easy.
It's not easy. They're gonna look at you weird. No, you know what? You can get away with anything at Arby's.
Yeah, if you're in a
There's
corner
nothing you
booth.
can do at an Arby's that's gonna get you kicked out. Try it.
Yeah, I do recommend going to a corner booth and making grunting noises while you do this.
Okay, so what do you want me to take
Take that.
this amalgamation and put it on this?
Yeah, I don't love tomatoes, but I'm taking one for the team.
Gosh, look at that. As you can see, I didn't do a great job at that.
Maybe mine, just go real light on the tomatoes.
Light on the tomato.
But I like onion.
Okay, so I got some onion for you.
And then here are the roasted red and yellow peppers, which as the next garnishment, you're gonna just lay those over, just flop them over on top. Just flop them over on top. And then finally, you're gonna wanna order a jalapeno roast beef slider, which I have right here, but order those jalapenos on the side so they never touch it. Gotta keep those vegans happy. And then these jalapenos, you're just gonna tap those onto there, Rhett. These meats that I got sitting over here are not gonna go to waste. In Good Mythical More, we're gonna create Meat Everest, a breakfast sandwich. So we ain't vegan, we're gonna eat that and more. But for now, we are a little vegan. Our balsamic vinaigrette reduction is gonna be Arby's Red Ranch Sauce, which doesn't come in a packet.
I've never heard of this. This is new to me, as someone who's had the meats many times.
You've gotta ask
And
for
the meat
this.
sweats.
They squirt it out in the back.
Is there like a Red Ranch guy? Does he have a mask on?
Right.
That should be your mascot.
One guy, he's just waiting for somebody to order it.
I'm gonna do the drizzle technique. I'm just gonna take this and just
Oh, yeah, you're doing great. I don't need to add anything to that.
I'm glad you let me do this. I think everybody is.
You're a good drizzler.
All right, grab. This is yours because it has no tomato.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's like we're at a party. Like if you dim the lighting in the Arby's, you
Quite a party.
Played some classical music. Put some table toppers on there.
Let's taste it.
We dunked it. No, we sunked it.
It has a little Arby's-ness to it. But
Yeah,
I'm not complaining about that.
because it's a hash brown under there.
The hash brown,
Really dominates.
pretty hash brown forward.
with lots of sugariness. But you got that pepper in there and that jalapeno
I'm gonna
kick.
dip it right in this red ranch
Oh
sauce.
man, you're going all. You just got rid of everything that made it a crostini, and now you're just dipping a tater tot
Yeah.
into sugar.
Now I'm just at Arby's again.
But you're still
I'm
vegan.
still vegan. Have you ever gone into a Wendy's and noticed how all the burgers are called things like Dave's Double or Dave's Single? I thought it was Wendy's. Back off, Dave, you thirsty. Either way, they don't have any vegan burger options until now. This is the Wendy's Dave's Vegan Burger. Okay, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get a Power Mediterranean chicken salad.
Check.
Get the chicken and feta cheese on the side to keep
Check.
it vegan. You're gonna order a baked potato with chives.
Check.
And you're going to order 2 Dave's single burgers with no cheese, no mayo, and then substitute an extra whole bun for the meat. So this is a bun burger.
It's great being vegan.
And you can
That
go
looks
ahead
tasty.
and
It's
take
just
those buns out of the
more
middle
buns.
there. Because we're gonna use those in a second, and you need to do
Okay.
the same thing with the other one.
Gotcha,
All
Captain.
right, things are gonna get tricky now. You're gonna have to get to know a Wendy's employee well enough to be able to use the blender. Just tell them you know Wendy. That worked for me. All right, so you're gonna go into the back and you're
Prove
gonna
it.
break out the blender. Link, I want you to take that Power Mediterranean chicken salad, take all the toppings, so not the lettuce and the tomato, but all the toppings there in the middle, the onions and the chickpeas and that kind of stuff. And you're going to kind of just use your clean hand, I'm sure it's clean, and dump it into,
Wait. I always clean my hands.
yeah, well, I wasn't being facetious at all.
Then I touch my hair, maybe my nose.
Dump it into the blender, and I want you to get just a few pieces of lettuce in there along with that, and then 1 tomato, because we want to make sure the moisture content is exactly right. This recipe has been well thought out.
There's a lot of good stuff on top of this salad.
Oh yeah, Link, it's so good.
It's gonna make lots of roughage.
Now I'm gonna take this whole baked potato with chives, I'm gonna dump that in there as well. And then you're gonna take the interior buns that were your meat in those Dave singles and dump that into the blender as well.
That is the. We're gonna start with just 2 buns.
No.
Those are the ones that we're gonna make the thing with. So I just want to use. This is just a bun and a bun.
Yes,
So
okay.
we're adding that bread. I'm putting
All the
this
way
up
in there.
here.
And we make sure this is, we've got full buns to make the sandwich.
I do.
And we need this bun as well.
Oh, you want to go full bread? Right
That's
at the
what we
top?
talked about, yes. We're gonna do 4 pieces of bread in there. And now you are going to blend that for 30 seconds. Okay, now you're gonna take that out, and I want you to make 2 piles on your surface here, okay? But you know what? I have something to get that out with.
Wait
I
for
have
it.
something to get that out with. You're gonna bring your spatula. Spatulas are very useful for fighting off the teams that are making out in the Wendy's parking lot. Personal experience with that.
Oh yeah, dollop it right into that.
So thick, just like I like it. Oh gosh.
Ooh, it's almost like mashed potato.
This is a really good consistency. We're going to turn these into 2 burger patties, but you got to lube your hands up. You've done that with salad dressing. We've got the dressing, which is basically like a balsamic vinaigrette from that salad that we ordered. You're gonna dip your fingies into that. You wanna make the 2 things or you want help?
Yeah, you make one, I'll make one. So I'm gonna get rid of this junk here. So there's your work surface. Again, you don't want to work on a Wendy's table.
Okay, so let's just gonna lube our fingers up because otherwise the burgers will stick to your, you just get it all over
Your
your
paws.
hands. And then just, just
Take half of it back to your zone. Your cook station, as they call it.
oh gosh.
Cook station? You call it a cook station?
This is absolutely remarkable how well this is working so far. Look at that.
You know, after the food flip thing we did, I have so much confidence. Look at that, guys.
But you lost.
But
I find that interesting.
But I felt like I should have
You
won.
gain
We were
confidence
just
from
getting
that
warmed up.
experience.
Look at that. That's a good looking patty.
So yours is a little bit bigger than mine. Not a problem. Just sit it down right here. Now, this is the really tricky part because you're gonna have to talk your way into using their deep fryer. And this is where a Wendy's tattoo comes in very handy.
Seriously?
Just show them your Wendy's tattoo and they'll let you use the deep fryer.
Nice. Man, quite an investment on your part, but it looks like it paid
Okay,
off.
Link, I'm going to set this right up here and I'm going to place our patties right here. That's a nice patty, Neil.
Call me Patty.
And I'm going to
Patty McNeil.
drop them in for 1 minute.
Nice.
You'll be able to get tongs with the Wendy's tattoo. That gets you pretty far. And then I'm gonna just take this.
Crispy. Ooh, yeah.
Look at that. I want to set it right there. Oh gosh, they look so good. They look so freaking incredible.
Look at that.
Now we just
Pull that over there.
place the bun atop. Oh gosh, we did it backwards. We gotta turn these over.
Yeah, that's looking nice. Look at that. That looks good, doesn't it?
That is a good looking vegan burger.
Dinker? Sinker.
I don't know if this is worth that Wendy's tattoo.
Yeah, it's pretty bready.
But you know what?
It's not bad at all, though.
It's not bad.
I just don't want so much bread. Like if I make it open face,
Open face. There's an idea.
that's good. Really good. Needs a little bacon.
Yeah, it could really use some. But in terms of presentation, you could lure a vegan into a Wendy's with one of these. Put it on a string.
Then kill him in the back. Creating a vegan menu item at McDonald's is a tough nut to crack, which is ironic because nuts are typically vegan.
Oh.
Even McDonald's French fries aren't vegan because they're made with a beef flavoring that contains milk.
Ooh, tricky McDonald's.
But in looking at their menu, we have realized that McDonald's has everything necessary to make a delectable vegan shake. Let's get our dessert on. Very quickly, you just get a black iced coffee, dump that in a blender. We like the blender from Wendy's so much we took it. Yeah, keep the ice and all that in there. Then throw in 2 apple pies, which yes, are vegan because they use vegetable oil and no butter. It's pretty crazy, but still tasty. And you know what? Let's add a hot cake syrup in there. And then we're just going to, yeah, look at that.
Blend her up, Jimmy.
Throw the top on there. Throw it on here. Just give it a nice blend. And if you want to make this for kids, you can add a Happy Meal toy. Blend that puppy right up.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yogi. Here we go. And there we go. The vegans are lining up outside, Rhett. They're beating down the door.
And then you can drizzle a little bit more on top just for looks and giggles.
And tastes.
And then grab yourself a straw, toast your boy.
Toast your boy. Here's to you, vegans, because you've made a principled choice that's made it difficult until today.
That's right.
And of course, that is amazing. This is the most amazing thing I've ever created,
It's a little sweet.
including my children.
Stick around because we're about to stop at nothing to make sure kids eat their broccoli. There's nothing like the sweet smell of success. Unless you've smelled our cologne, grab Mythical #9 at mythical.store.